All right, welcome everyone. I stopped working from home about a couple years ago. It was just getting too difficult with the kids, and so now I'm renting this space. And here's the chair. I'm getting so many questions on that. I got it because of the arms, right? Retractable. It's a gaming chair. There's actually a link in the description where you can grab the same one on Amazon. But that's where I sit, and this is how the channel kind of operates right now. It's a work in progress, but it all starts right here on the computer in Google Drive. I started doing this a few months ago. There are three types of videos on the channel. There are the Discover videos, the community videos, which you're watching one right now, and the sales videos. The Discover videos are the blue ones right here, and most of the content is Discover videos. Those videos are meant to help people, of course, like every video, but they're also meant to bring in people to the channel, people who never heard of what we try to do on the channel, and those are more searchable videos. So for example, how to practice feel and musicality on guitar. You already saw that one. This is the schedule for April. Which speed should you practice guitar? All those are kind of discoverable videos. And then I try to do at least one community video per month. My musical journey through these albums is a community video, and it's community because the goal of that video is not to get more views or more subscribers. The goal is to strengthen our relationship. So maybe it's a live event where we get to talk to each other, or maybe it's something like that, like my story, so that you know me a little bit better. Not that this is all about me, it's not, but just to strengthen that relationship, kind of break the barrier of the cameras. And then there are sales videos. So of course, this being a business, I need to pay the bills, but what sales videos mean really is that they are taking people away from YouTube. So those videos are specifically designed to bring people to my website maybe. In this case, how to learn guitar from watching YouTube videos. You can rewatch that video and you'll see that at the end, there is a call to action, and that's what it is here, to go to this to download the free assets for the videos. And that's how it's broken up. So there's the name of the video, on the far right, the due date. This is the publication date of the video. The type of video is clearly shown. And then there are these tabs here are for a video, if a video is edited or not. I have help. Devin is my editor, and he comes in on the weekends and edits the videos. Whenever there's a video to edit, there's a little box. He ticks it, which automatically ties to his payment. He's paid per video. And then if I send an email, there's also a box here. He ticks it when he sent an email about the video, and he also gets paid for that. The form is something that disappeared. The forms were just like links to download the stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to show you this because that's kind of how I organize the content of the channel. Now, let's talk a little bit about what happens once I have those things. Once I have the title of a video, or the theme of a video, I will prepare a thumbnail for that video. I usually start with the thumbnail, and I do this kind of a weird way. I do all my thumbnails in my video editing software, which is Final Cut Pro, just because I don't know how to use Photoshop. But basically what I have is different layers, and all those are actually videos. I do my video on a green screen. So if I take away this, you can, the effect, you will see what happens. I film myself in front of a green screen doing all these weird stuff because I feel that when there's movement, I can easily pick something that I kind of like. So let's say I like this. I will add my key here to remove the green. It'll show what's in the background. So I've got my layers. I've got different layers that I can use. And so forth. And then I can add a title if I want. And I can add whatever I want behind. So I use Final Cut Pro to do my thumbnails. I could use a title, or that was for another project. anyways, I kind of start with the thumbnail and the main theme of the video. And then I film. So that's where I've gotten a lot of questions. I did a video on this before, but I think it's kind of fun. I use my iPad right here to control my cameras. And there are 3 active cameras right now. There is the main one that you're watching right now. And then there is a side one right here, which I'm going to switch to that so that you can see that angle. You can recognize it from the videos, I know. This is more of a one-on-one personal type of thing, so I usually start and end my videos like that so that it's more conversational. And then to break the flow every once in a while, I'll have the main shot. And then I have a close-up shot right here. And this is what I use for all the close-ups of my guitar. Yep, right here. So that's how you can see that. And so as I'm filming, I will switch in real time. And I used to just keep it like that. So you used to see me fiddle with the iPad all the time. But I'm noticing, and that's where, you know, YouTube is, it's more than just putting the camera on. It's a lot of analytical work where you analyze the data and you see what works, what doesn't work. There's a retention graph. I'll show you a retention graph. It's kind of interesting. This is what it is. It basically will show the video. And then here you can see the line. It shows you the percentage of people who are watching the video. So it starts usually at 100%. I don't know why 98%. It usually starts at 100, and then you see it slows down, it decreases, which means that you guys kind of lost interest here. In today's video, we're going to talk about... All right, you're losing interest, which kind of tells me that you want to get straight into the content, because as soon as I get into the content here, it's kind of steady decline, but that's normal. And then here you see the dip. That's because, let's see what happens there. Created for you to hear. Still watching, and then a little more in it. Right here it starts to... I'll meet you right there. Oh, that's because right here there's a card. People click there. So anyways, the reason I'm showing you this is that it allows me to make more conscious decisions as far as the content. So back to what I was doing where I used to switch this all the time. See, you would see me switch. Well, most viewers didn't like that. And how do I know? Because of that audience retention graph. So I started to make faster cuts, and my audience retention, the amount of people who watch till the end, has increased. So that's kind of what's directing some of those decisions. So it's not just a matter of sitting down and making videos. It's analyzing the data and seeing. Same goes with the thumbnails. Some of my thumbnails are dumb. I know that. But that's where I look at how many people click on that thumbnail, and a lot of people like the dumb ones. So that's why I do those. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. Now, you might ask, and here, I'm going to do something that you don't like. See, I did that. It doesn't matter, right? This is a community video. I'm doing this for people who are interested. Why do I make these videos? Like, what does that mean as far as a job? Is it a job? Does it pay the bills? It does, but maybe not in the way you think. Making videos on YouTube, and I used to do 3 a week, now I do 2 a week, brings a little bit of advertisement money. Not much, not enough to pay the bills at all, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe for big channels, not for me. It's a nice bonus, but it doesn't feed my family and the kids. I have 2 kids, by the way. It doesn't. But where I use YouTube is not just for the fun connection that we get, but also to sell my courses. Of course, I have to pay the bills, and I love teaching. And so I provide all these lessons, and you notice that under each video there is a link, download the assets for this video, the backing tracks and stuff. Well, when you do that, I get your email, and I use that email to send emails to some of the YouTube videos that I think are worth it to the email list, which means that I get a little bit more views, because even if you subscribe, you might not see the video, and that helps the channel reach other non-subscribers because of that amount of views. And not only that, but also I sell my courses on the website, and that's how I make a living. So people wonder, why do I make YouTube videos? Well, because it's fun, but also because it allows me to grow my email list, and with the email list, I can sell guitar courses. And that's kind of how it works. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the gear here that is used. Back to the cameras, I'm currently using Panasonic Lumix G85s cameras. And the reason I'm using these that are a little more expensive than G7s, which I have, is that with the G85s, I can set up the zoom of the camera. It's got something called lens camera resume or something like that. And it allows me to save that. So whenever I come in, I turn on the camera and everything is great. So I'd rather pay a little bit more and have everything set up because I don't want to just spend hours setting up everything. And here's a good demonstration of this. Check this out. Hey Google, turn all lights off.
Sure, turning off 3
All my studio lights are now off. Hey Google, turn all lights on. That's what I do when I sit. Hey Google, turn all lights on. Okay, took a little while.
Sure, turning 3 lights on.
And I don't have to, you know, turn all these lights. I have 3 lights, 2 on the sides, 1 in the back. It's just trying to maximize the time when I have to be creative with the videos or teaching and not worry about having to turn on the cameras each time. I know it takes, you know, maybe 30 seconds, but 30 seconds every day, it's just, anyways. Okay, what else can I tell you about this? Yeah, let's talk a little bit about some of the other gear. I use an Apollo X8P, upgraded to that. All the sound is going into that. So I have a microphone here. You hear the tap? That's why I wear black shirts, because you don't see it. And it's called a pin mic, so it pins on under the shirt, goes under the shirt, pins through, and it's plugged into my sound card. The audio of my guitars, whether I use the Axe FX3 or one of the amps going into the 2 Notes Torpedo Studio, that's for the cabs, they all go into my sound card. So there's no mics, so, which avoids any kind of noise. Like there's an AC sometimes that comes in, or the heat. You usually shouldn't hear it. That's for all that. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But in a nutshell, that's kind of how the channel works. I come in, I say, hey Google, turn all lights on. And then I sit on my red chair that everybody loves. It's not that comfortable. It's okay, but it was $100 and I like it. And then I make my videos, and then I plan ahead. Oh, and last thing that's kind of important for my workflow, so I have this list month by month of all the videos that I'm planning. Like this is May, month of May. The first Monday of each month, that's my prep day. So that's where I will plan the topics and the thumbnails of the next month. And then the first Tuesday of the month, I film all the videos for the month. Sometimes it gets into Wednesday and Thursday, but you know, in 3 days I have all the content done for YouTube, and I'm done. I don't have to worry about it. Things have been a little different lately because I'm making changes to the way that I edit videos, but in a nutshell, that's kind of how it works. Let me know if you have any questions. This was a community video, so it's less editing, easy to do. I like those, but I can't just do those. Okay, a fun game would be for you to look back and try to see, was that a community video, sales video, or discoverable video? Just for fun. I just noticed that camera is completely out of focus, but that's okay. If you want to know a little bit more about the switching system, you can check out this. There's 2 videos in there that show you a little bit more depth about how I run the channel. Check it out. I'll meet you right there. Thanks for watching.